Hello once again everybody, and welcome back to another video game gameplay video. And this time I'm going to be taking you through a day on my file on Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility, my main file. The first one I created, and yes, I have beaten the main story of the game. I'm just going to take you around and show you my my farm and my game, and try to give you a little tour of Waffle Island, which is where this game takes place. As you see, like the other Harvest Moon games, there is marriage. You can get married in this game. I'm married to the bartender girl who also loves horseback riding, named Kathy. And let's go ahead and every day your wife will make you a boxed lunch. I usually put them in the refrigerator and save them up and then sell them later once I have a bunch of them. But anyways, the first thing I do is go ahead and check in my cabinet here. Put that wool yarn in there because I don't need that with me. But yeah, usually the first thing I do is go outside and I usually water my plants first. You see, I got a little tree growing there. I might as well go ahead and chop that down since that's just in the way. Okay, the first thing I do is usually water my plants here. As you see, I got the golden watering can, which is the max upgrade you can get. It doesn't look like any of my crops have grown today, which means I don't have to harvest anything. Okay. I think I'm up to max level on my watering can. I'm not sure. I might have one more power up left. Go ahead and water these here. And then finish these last two rows up. Okay. Go ahead and water these last few here. Okay. The second thing I do, okay, these are actually ready to harvest. I didn't think they were, but let's go ahead and harvest these potatoes here and sell these. As you see, depending on the usually depending on the quality of your soil is how good the crops will turn out. See, like it says shining and perfect and good. The best one you can have is shining, and then the second after that is perfect, and then it's good. So all those were pretty good. Go ahead and sell those. And then the next thing I do is usually go take care of all of my animals. I have quite a few animals. The loading screens, they get to be quite annoying in this game, but they're not that bad. There's one of my sheep. And don't make fun of the names of my animals. Every one of my animals, except for one, has a default name that the game gave it. There's my cow Dallas. I actually had 2 cows before this one, but I sold them. I usually try to keep new cows born and then sell the other ones it's just a easier way to make profit off of them, I think. Another sheep there, a baby sheep. Okay, and then here's my big ostrich Meteor. Actually had an ostrich, another ostrich before him also that I sold. And here's my big horse Whisper, which is probably he's actually ready to be sold pretty soon. Okay, my goat Lace. Lace could probably be sold pretty soon too. I think I probably need to get another goat born first, though. I would think, before I sell lace. Here's my baby ostrich Rocket.
There.
And my baby horse Shadow.
There.
Okay. Brush him there, and let's sell all the milk we got and all the product we got out of the animals. Go ahead and I'll put it through the cheese maker to get the perfect cheese and the perfect goat cheese. Yes, let's go ahead and sell that. All Vince McMahon aside. Okay. Put that in the shipping bin, and as you notice, I did not feed my animals. What I usually do is on sunny days like this when it's not raining, I usually don't feed my animals, and I just let them outside to get their own food in the pasture or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay, now that we've done that, I usually come in here in the chicken coop, and I have to feed my silkworms every day no matter what, because silkworms are not able to go outside, of course, and get their own food. So I have to feed my silkworms every day regardless.
There.
There's Neo, one of my silkworms, and Ophelia. Ophelia is actually probably ready to be sold here pretty soon. Go ahead and feed them. And as you probably noticed, the silkworms produce cocoons, which can be converted into silk yarn if you have the yarn maker, which I do. Go ahead and make these eggs into mayonnaise. I got the good mayonnaise and the duckanaise. And some more mayonnaise. Okay. And go ahead and sell all that stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and take that this cocoon back over to the animal barn and put it through the yarn maker and get some of the silk yarn out of it. Okay. Okay, let's take that cocoon now, put it through this yarn maker. Okay, we got the silk yarn, the good silk yarn. Okay, I won't be selling that silk yarn because I'm saving up all my yarn for rucksack upgrades, because you need yarn to get your rucksack upgraded. Anyways, let's go out here and talk to my chickens and ducks, because I do that every day. And as you'll see here, this is my only animal that don't have a default name. Its name is Jane Says. And if you any of you listen to Jane's Addiction, you know what Jane Says is, I would hope. It's a very good song. You should go listen to it right now. Morrigan and Atilia.
There.
I actually had a lot more chickens and ducks at one point, but I sold a lot of them because during the winter and snowy days and rainy days, it was just getting a hassle and taking up too much time for me to take care of all of them and hand feed them every day, so I actually did sell a bunch of them. And up here is my other plot of land that I bought, the mountain plot. Once you upgrade your house to maximum level and you get enough money and lumber, you can actually buy other plots of land, which is pretty cool. like I bought this hilltop plot here. And I've got a bunch more strawberries planted up here, so I'm going to go ahead and water these. And I'm running out of time for this first part of this video. In the next video, we'll be exploring more of Waffle Island. I'll just be giving you a tour, basically, of the whole island. So if you like my videos, please rate and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part.